Well, still on budget, but not on time. The Peninsula Regional Animal Shelter was scheduled to open this week. A simple drive-by will show you that's probably not happening. So I followed up from my report in May today to see what's the holdup and how they're working things out with the SPCA that's going against their principles to help out in the meantime.
Your city in progress. This board was meant to be a sign of optimism months ago, but with construction once slated to be complete by now, some may be wondering how much progress on this $7 million facility has really taken place. Well, for starters, since we first reported on the construction in May, they've hired a shelter director, Roger Isles.
Coming on board, I've had an opportunity to really get an understanding of just construction issues, timelines, and really getting a handle on where we need to be.
They need to be open as soon as possible because if you remember, the SPCA decided to give up nearly $1 million in revenue a month to become a no-kill shelter. But they're still obligated to euthanize animals by law as long as they're tied to the municipalities joining forces to operate here.
They have been more generous in extending themselves beyond that initial date and timeline that we all thought we were going to be moving in.
There are noticeable issues like heavy lifting that still needs to take place for irrigation before landscaping can be done. But on the inside, there's visible progress like flooring and kennels, even sound barriers that weren't here the last time we came by.
And each day we get a little further in that process. So I'm excited about the potential to open up and be there for the communities.
With exposed wiring, pipes, and paint, Roger admits the delays are frustrating.
We think that we're about to move in and we gear ourselves for a certain date, and then just to find out that there are some challenges and delays.
They're hoping this one will be the last.
Roger says they've remained on budget despite the delays because they halted any hiring after him and his administrative assistant. But they're now ready to proceed with that. This weekend, they just posted 4 full-time positions. I'll put a link to those on wavy.com.